A couple of training sessions just to sort of get used to the conditions and get over sort of the flight and the travel, which we're starting to do now. So just sort of the finer preparations really. I think everyone's had a really good training block back home in their states and at a couple of camps as well. So now it's just about getting ready to play. Not really. Shell's obviously been with the squad for a number of years now, and she's very experienced and has some great knowledge as well. So there's some subtle changes in terms of some of the ways we go about it, but she's been able to put her stamp on the group, I guess, and we're looking forward to her leading us. She's a great coach. She knows what she's doing, and so far it's been a really smooth transition. Yeah, it's just about trying to find our groove a little bit in the format. We haven't played a lot of it over the last sort of 12 months, so an important sort of period coming up. I think this sort of series here is a really good start for us, I guess, to try and make sure we find that. Playing against Ireland and Pakistan, we don't know a lot about Ireland. We haven't played them for a little while, but it's exciting to be able to come over here and play them. I think it's great that we can do that. And Pakistan, we've played them a little bit more often, and they're a dangerous team who've got some really skillful players. So I think it's a really good way to start off the tour. Yeah, it does give someone else an opportunity. Obviously, JJ is a very important part of our team, and bowls at all times throughout the innings and T20s especially. So, she'll join us pretty soon. But yeah, I guess that's something we've done really well over the last few years, is someone else coming in and taking their chance and opportunity. And once we sort of see what the conditions are like, we'll work out what our lineup looks like. Oh, there's no doubt that we want to try and get some cricket into the squad. We haven't played for a little while, so that is an important part of the tour, but we won't be making changes for the sake of it. We'll obviously have to manage some of the fast bowlers, which we do on any tour, so that there probably will be some changes throughout the series, but we're certainly not just going to change things because we can. We are coming into these games to win and play some really good cricket, so we'll pick our strongest team that we can on each day, understanding that there'll be some sort of managing along the way as well. At this stage, still as a batter only for Ellyse, so it's a slightly different role, I guess, for her that from what she normally can play within our team. So I think if she was to get an opportunity, it's she's been in the middle order for us, and we're pretty flexible, to be honest, with that middle order and what that looks like. So any player within that can come in at any point really, and that's the way we try and approach it. So she'd fit somewhere in there, look, I think there's many players who can come in and play a role, and she's certainly one of those. And as I said, it looks a little bit different for her this tour, but I'm sure she'll handle it well. It's a good question. We've got a number of options. I guess you've got the spinners, which you'd probably look at as a replacement for JJ, but you got Wello there and also Grace Harris as well, who can bowl some overs there. But I think it really does come down to the conditions and what we sort of feel like is going to work best. We've got some really good all-round options as well in the pace department, so I guess it just comes down to what we think will fit best. But the good thing is we're not short of players to come in and play a really important role. So while it might look a little bit different to how we normally sort of line up, bowling-wise in the T20, I think we've got some good options that can cover it, and as I said, an opportunity pops up for someone.